Hi everybody, I'm getting ready to prep a new kit and I thought I'd come on and show you how I do that. This is my new kit, Alexander by Olga Auer. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I bought him to enter in a prototype contest, and I just wanted to show you how I prep all my kits. Okay, so I've run a sink full of water. This is really hot water. It's as hot as I can get it from my faucet. And I've added about 5 squirts of Dawn dish soap. I love the Dawn dish soap for around the house, for my kits, for everything. It's a really good degreaser, and that's what we want, especially for the doll kits, because we're wanting to wash away any extra oils that might be left on the kit, any oils or residue. So once I get my water run, I will just stick him in here. Once he's back out and dried off, I will go over the kit and show you all his details. I forgot to do that. So I just put the whole kit down in here, and then I'm going to let him sit anywhere between a half an hour to an hour so he has time to soak and break down anything that might be left on him. I'll be back and show you what I do next. It's been an hour and I'm back to show you how I wash my doll kit. So I got a clean cloth here, and I'm just going to add some more detergent to it, and it's pretty simple. Just take it and wash it like you would pretty much do anything else. Just make sure you get in between the fingers really well, because we want to make sure there's nothing left on here so our paint will adhere really well. And then I'm just going to stick it down in the other side that I have run full of cool water. Get his ears really good, anywhere that there's crevices, because we want to make sure we get anything out that could be there. I do know when he came, he was kind of a little dirty, like I don't know if it was dust or what on him. I've never had that happen before. I bought him, the only place I could find him was, I think it was called Creative Impressions Nursery. I might be wrong on that. If I am, I'll put it in the description below. But yeah, he was, I don't know, he had like some stuff on him. So you never know. They might be just sitting around gathering dust wherever they're at if they're not stored properly. So just be sure to get his little mouth, and then put them in the rinse water. I'm going to add a little bit more soap to my cloth. I just like to make sure it's really soapy. Can't ever get them too clean. Okay, I'm just finishing them up. There's his little leg. Other leg. And then his last little arm. Okay. And now I'm going to run. I'm kind of just sloshing them around in here to get what I can off, but I'm going to run some more water and just rinse them under here in fresh water. I rub the vinyl really well when I'm rinsing, just to make sure all the soap residue is off, and I also make sure to rinse really well inside the kit. I'm not sure that that really matters, but I like to make sure that all the soap's out of there too. And then I'll lay my piece on a towel I have over here to dry. now that he's all washed and clean, I have him sitting over here on this towel to dry. I'm gonna let him dry, I don't know, for maybe an hour or so, just long enough to all these beads dry off, so he looks like he's dry to the touch, and I'll show you what I do next. Okay, it's been a couple of hours, and our kit, he's pretty much dry. He has some water coming out of his eye, but that's okay, because he'll be completely dry before we put any paint on him. But we can go ahead and do this step. I'm not sure if everyone does this, but this is just something I do, because it's just an added step to help make sure that the kit is completely clean and no residue. I use alcohol and a clean cloth. This is 91% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, but you can use any strength, it'd be fine. But the alcohol is also going to dry faster and help with that too. So this is the way I do it. To make sure we get in all the little crevices, I just pour it on there. That way it goes everywhere. It's messy, but that's okay. So, and then I'm just gonna wipe right back off and get as much of it off as I can. But it's okay if any gets left, because it will dry, and alcohol tends to dry pretty quickly. So okay, so I've got his head. Let me do the other limbs, or the other parts, I guess I should say. So just pour it right on there and wipe it right back off. You probably don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but I like to, just to make sure that everything is completely off there. And it honestly helps your kit dry a little bit faster. You still should wait 24 hours before you start painting. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe off the other pieces that may have got a little extra alcohol on it one time I was pouring it over the other pieces, the other parts, sorry. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you wash your hands before you do, because you don't want to touch your kit if you have any like lotions or any greases or anything like that on your hands, because you don't want to put that back on this kit that you just prepped. So I'm going to put him on my drying rack and let him sit for at least 24 hours, and then he'll be ready to paint. Now he'll have to be neutralized because I don't know if you can tell in the video, he's looking a little bit lighter there, but he is an orangey kit, and I may make a video and show you how I neutralize my kits. But and then I'll probably make a separate video to show you all his details. But look at his little lips, they are my favorite. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.